Hey VC, how you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, we're getting ready to start into fall, cooler weather. So you know what that means? That's right. It's time to spend time outside doing all the record shows that you can. Yeah, record shows. You thought I was getting ready to say rake leaves, didn't you? Outside. No. We spend time going to the record shows on the weekends instead of doing yard work. Yes. So that's what I did. I just came back from a record show, so let me show you what I got at the record show. First up is this album, Badfinger. Maybe we should tilt it this way, point it to me. Badfinger. I am in my Badfinger kick. So I don't have much by Badfinger. And so now I'm starting to collect these albums. I've got a few other Badfinger LPs. But I thought, well, may not see them much longer, so I might as well start collecting, and I'm getting the first pressings and all that kind of stuff. Look how clean that is. Isn't that nice? I've listened to this, and this is just, as I say, fabulous. It really is. I'm really happy with it. The sound quality of it is terrific, and there's, as you can see on it, there's no ring wear or anything. Very happy. Very happy. Okay, next up, another Badfinger album, No Dice. There's the album. The inside, another Badfinger album. Really a good album. Like I said, Beatle Brad is just getting into Badfinger, so for those of you that have all of the Badfinger albums, I do have a couple other ones besides the ones I'm showing you, but I'm just showing you the ones that I got at the record show. So get off my back! So leave me alone, I'm just showing the ones, alright? Stop pressuring me! Having fun kidding with you. No, just having fun getting these. Like I said, I do have a few other Badfinger albums, but that's just my regular Badfinger collection. But look at that, that's just sparkly clean. And I haven't even cleaned these yet, so that's just fabulous. Then there's this Badfinger album. Another great album by Badfinger. The thing is about this album, it's got a glossy shine. So if you can see it, hopefully you can, with a glossy shine, this is a UK copy, and it's a reprint, but this was done in '93, and it's a second album. So there's the regular album, but then it's got more tracks. So it's got a second record, and it's got a gatefold. So that's cool. Look at that picture. It's got a gatefold. Showing some of the other ones down here. Lyrics and stuff. This is really nice. Oh my goodness. I listened to this morning. Just fantastic. And that is just, it's almost like I just unwrapped this myself. It's like this has never been opened, never been played, never been touched. I just was so unbelievably thrilled with this. Really, really am. And it's got the black inserts like the UK ones do. Here, see, I can put it up real close and everybody think, oh my gosh, Beatle Brad, he's got a blackout. Then the second record, it's all demos and the B-sides to the 45s of the hits that were on the records and stuff. And this, you have to, I got a piece of dust on it. You have to play this record at 45 speed. So even though it's a large record, you have to play it at 45 speed, which is kind of really cool to do. Put that back in its sleeve. Great album. Highly recommend that. So if you don't have that and you're watching me, I definitely recommend that. So next up is George Harrison, 33 1/3. And it's this song, George Harrison. Got the it's got the sticker, the promo hype sticker, but promotional copy. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So that's George Harrison with the hyper sticker. as I call them. If you watch my channel, you know I call them hyper stickers. Now that everybody's all hyper. Great shots of George. This is a fantastic album. If you don't know about this album or don't have this album, I highly recommend getting it on CD and give it a listen. If not, then pick it up on vinyl, because this is a great album. This song was a terrific one. Real good song. Crackerbox Palace, just to name a few. And this is a really clean, good album. Fabulous album. So yeah, like I said, I recommend this if you don't have it. Make sure I get the cover right there instead of showing it upside down. Then this is still sealed. Look at this. Look at this, boys and girls. Take a gander on that. Tony Sheridan. My Bonnie. Isn't that neat? This is a reproduction. I know a lot of you are saying, oh, I've seen that before. This was done in '61. Yes, it was by the Beatles and all that kind of stuff back in '61. And yes, this was done in '61, but it was a black and white picture. And what they did, this is a 2016 album. They've added a few tracks and made it a regular album. Tony Sheridan there. And it's still sealed. Still sealed. I took all the plastic off of my albums to show them to you. I've got the plastic on all those, but I just spending time taking the plastic. But anyway, that's really cool. But yeah, the songs, like I said, I showed you the songs. That's really neat. And then on my way home, I stopped off at my local Goodwill and bought this. Okay, you're saying, Beatle, Brad, where are you going with the ventures? It has a gatefold. The back. The region, it's regional. The reason I got this Ventures album was, got the original insert. I know I'm milking this as long as I can. Is they do a version of, and it's on side 1, they do Strawberry Fields Forever. This is really clean. But yeah, they do, look at that, isn't that nice and clean? I never buy stuff at Goodwill, but that was fantastic. So hard not to pass up at 50 cents. But yeah, Ventures doing Strawberry Fields. Kind of a cool album. So now on to Paul McCartney. This is Paul McCartney and Jet, the 45. And if you see, it's got a little star there. So it's the promo. And this is a mono copy. And this is totally different than the stereo copy of Jet. Here's the stereo copy of it. But the mono is completely different. This is actually quite hard to get. Quite tricky. So I know there's a little bit of writing on the back, but like I said, it's very hard to get. So the one side it's stereo, this side, and then this side is mono. So this is a DJ copy. Very nice. Very cool. We're talking about Paul McCartney, aren't we? Yes, we are. So off of this album is Paul McCartney. Like, I need another copy of Band on the Run, but that's okay. This is these high fidelity albums. And this was still sealed. But I went and see the plastic here. I went ahead and opened it. The curiosity really was getting to me of what this sounded like. And this is just superb. Just superb. I really like this album. Terrific album. I know a lot of people regard this as Paul McCartney, his best album of all albums. I think Band on the Run is fantastic. I don't know if I would place it myself. I'm almost kind of commercially tired of hearing Band on the Run. I know you're kind of shocked and stunned, but yeah, Beatle Brad's kind of a little burned out with Band on the Run. I think there's some other albums that stack up to Band on the Run as just as well as that album. You get this with it as well. The fidelity of that is terrific. It is really good though. Band on the Run it's a good album. It really is. I remember buying it when it came out originally. So, you know, I've got my original copy. Let's see if I grab this. I got my original copy. So, you know, I've had the album forever. And this shows you all the other albums you can purchase on those high fidelity. Back then, high fidelity, these albums were the way to go. And they're still really fantastic. I don't really notice too much difference between this and my 180 gram of Band on the Run. It's pretty close sound, a little bit of different sound quality. May not be as, I think maybe this might be a little bit better fidelity, but this is just fantastically clean, just unreal. And these are very, very pricey if you can get these. These are really pricey because they've got so much good fidelity and good quality. But like I said, you know, the 180 is just as good. And I think it's a matter of preference. They're both really, really good. Both really good, but this has a little bit better sound. Just a little bit higher highs and a little bit lower lows and a little better fidelity. Some of the musicianship on it is just a little bit, the sound quality of the guitars and all that kind of stuff is just a little bit better sound quality. So you might look for that if you're interested in trying to get that, or maybe you've got it already. Let me know down below what you thought of my collection of stuff that I got at the record show. Maybe you've got a few of these. Let me know what you think of the Badfingers. Let me know what you think of the sound quality that you've enjoyed the Badfinger albums. I've got more Badfinger, but these are just the ones I got at the record show, like I said. All right, from time to time, Beatle Brad does my vinyl thought. So this is my vinyl thought of the day. So I'm going to say that I think that everybody should be a little kinder to each other. I'm really noticing a lot of anger and a lot of disharmony with a lot of people. You know, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And that's really the, you know, it's been the golden rule forever. And I think we've kind of gotten away from the golden rule in lots of ways, and we're now politically correct to say whatever we want to say. Yeah, but you know, you still have people and you still have feelings and you still say stuff, and it's not correct of anything, of people talking and being harsh with people out when you're shopping in the stores or just out and about and people have things to say that are mean, and other people that say stuff that's mean. And I just don't think it's totally uncalled for to be cruel to somebody when you don't even know that person, or say something about that person when you don't even know that person. It's really sad. So, you know, we need to start back and follow the golden rule. Just do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And be kind to one another. Be kind to each other. You know, it's just friendships and fun and stuff, you know, just fun and having a good time. So that's my vinyl thought of the day, vinyl community, is that let's just, you know, Beatles were right. All we need is love. So, you know, Ringo, peace and love. So I know I've gone long on my video, so sorry to go so long, but just kind of telling you how it is and talking towards the end here of my vinyl thought of the day. All right, vinyl community, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you thought of my record finds at the record show. All right, vinyl community, as I say on my videos, I am out of here. Take care, everybody. Good to see you. Peace and love. I'm out of here.